I occasionally like to search the internet for things. And the other day, I found this article on GameRant.com. Stardew Valley, 13 ways to make big money. And you know, I thought this sounds very interesting to me. I am a Stardew Valley professional, one might say. I've titled a YouTube video that and gotten no real comments about it. So I'm just gonna say that I'm a Stardew Valley professional for now. I was checking out this thing and I was like, you know, I could use this knowledge. What if I could make a video on this? I was searching through the article. I was like, you know, there's a lot of things here. They're just not really adding up for me. What I'm trying to say, guys, chat, is that this is a poorly written article. That was the point of this all. Because whenever I make a video like this, I always get the same comments. Stardew Valley is a casual game. You should enjoy it however you want, blah, 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 blah. I agree. I agree that you should do that. But if you're going to come out here and say, these are the 13 ways to not just make money, okay? We're not just making money, chat. We're making big money, okay? You better back this up
with a source. My source is that I made it the f up.
So I'm gonna go through this, give my honest takes, and you know, I'm gonna even try and test out some of these methods to see, you know, are these legitimate strategies and I'm just being pessimistic? Crops are key to becoming rich in the game. Okay, I'm with you. Let's get to the first thing. And this first thing is really the whole reason I wanted to stream about this. The whole reason I wanted to show everybody this. Keep in mind, 13 ways to make big money. What do you guys think is number one? If you just had to take a guess, I doubt that your guess would be use Tapper. Well, you know what? Let's hear them out first. Let's hear them out first. Before I get into what I think, let's hear what they say. Maple syrup is one decent way of making money since it's only ever used in a few recipes. It can be sold 200 gold after the tapper has been attached to a maple tree for 9 days. Oak resin is still valuable for kegs and is best kept. It could still fetch a solid price of 150 gold. This just like had me spinning. Like I said, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, so I am going to load into Stardew. So I'm now going to fill an entire farm with tappers and maple syrup. And you know, let's just see how it goes. So I'm using Smappy cheats now, and I'm attempting to fill my entire farm with maple trees. Pathing first is faster. You're definitely right, now that I think about it. The farm has officially been completely covered. Now I'm just gonna sleep a bunch. And then hopefully that this all grows. That's my true hope. Shawnee, click 1 and 2. I don't know why I felt for that. I don't know why I felt for that. Oh, on the number pad? Oh. Oh my god! What the heck? This is crazy. Bum bum da bum 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 bum. The bum ba dum bum bum. Yes. Rise! Rise, trees! Rise! One by one. How am I gonna put tappers on all these trees? It's gonna be extremely hard to see them all. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that this always places, and then I'm not missing a single tree. I think I got them all. And if not, I don't care. All right, now we sleep for 9 days. 9 days, which means you can do 3 of these harvests in a month. In a season, you can harvest these 3 times, okay? Now, let us get this maple syrup. Oh gosh, Marnie. Marnie, get out of here. Okay, I can already see that I missed a couple. Oh, I missed this whole chunk up here. This is a lot of maple syrup. This is the reality that that Game Rant wants. All right, now let's see how many maple syrups we got and how much we can sell it for. After all was said and done, I'm sitting... Oh, how am I going to get to the shipping bin? Okay, I'm sitting here with 772 maple syrup. And that is after covering the entire beach farm in trees and tappers. That would take 7,720 pieces of copper ore, which if you buy that all in year one, that would cost 75G, okay? We need 720 times 75. So we're starting out at negative $500,000. And don't forget, 40 wood per tapper as well, okay? 772 times 40. We need 30,000 pieces of wood, which is around 300,000. So add that with 579,000. Not even including the 700 maple seeds we're gonna need. We will be out of the hole 900,000 G. That is nearly 1 million G just to set this up. We're starting at negative 900,000. So let's see how much we made after a single batch. That is 150,000 G. 6 times. 6 times you would need to do this before you would even not make money, make your money back. And then every 9 days, you will make 150,000 G. And keep in mind, this will take hours. I don't even know where you would get all these maple seeds. Case in point, this is beyond stupid. This gotta be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life. To sell maple syrup. This is a real person who wrote this. In what world would that even make sense? Your entire farm's gonna be covered in freaking tappers. You're sitting there with an army of maple syrup. Freaking no, like you can't even walk around. It's just so dumb. Did I do that all just to prove that one point? Yeah, basically. But I thought it was worth it. Foraged goods are often not the best in terms of price, but they can be made even better by refining them. A regular wild plum seed sells for 80G, but its jelly price is bumped up to 210 gold per jar. It can be found during the fall season. Salmon berry is by far the worst in terms of price, with one berry selling for 5 gold and its jelly selling for 60 gold. I don't even think I need to show this to you guys. The fact that they used this screenshot of all these preserve jars, even if you go out every single day in autumn and you look for wild plums, throughout an entire season, you'll get maybe like 25 plums at most, which is going to give you a whopping profit of like 4,000 gold. In what world could you have this many wild plums for one season? I'm not farm shaming. You can make your farm however you want. This guide is saying these are the best ways to make big money, okay? Next up, set up a fish pond and make aged roe. Fish ponds, I've heard like mixed things about them. My thing is that they take up so much space, man, okay? You could easily put like 10 crystallariums in that space and like make like triple the profits. So I never understood this. I read through this article beforehand, and this was the moment where I realized this was one of the most well-written pieces of literature ever created. Pro tip! Have multiple fish ponds. Like, if you truly believe this is a good tip, you should not have to say have multiple fish ponds. Yeah, we got that. We like blobfish and lava eel are the most profitable in terms of aged roe. But having a sturgeon is the only way to get caviar, which is why it's recommended one to get as well. This is the same sentence that was just said right here. It's the same exact sentence. We got it, dude. But clearly I must be wrong, because look at this. This person has 3 million G off of this one piece of ink. Next is mining for gemstones and artifacts. Now, keep in mind, I will say conclusively, the best way to make money, if you don't want to use crops, the best way to make money in Stardew Valley is to go to the mines, without a doubt. Like, iridium is like insanely profitable. Like any sort of bars, right? They could be on the right track here, okay? This could be turning a quarter. Find ladders ASAP and avoid combat if possible. The best floors are past 120. Oh, are they? Are the best floors past 120 in the mine? Last I checked, this is the last floor on floor 120. Unless there's some sort of secret movement code I need to be putting in. I don't know where this floor... I mean, you know what? Let's try it. Let's try it, guys. Alright, let's get to these forbidden floors. Unsuitable location. Maybe they're talking about, like, Skull Caverns, but I have no idea. I'm hitting up floor 145, guys. That's where it's all at. Fishing for the big catch. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. I'd like to fish for the big catch, baby. Even when fish don't sell for that much on the end, some dishes that use fish can be worth a lot. Okay, this is valid. This is valid, guys, okay? W for Game Rant. Game Rant takes a W. I don't think that fishing is super sustainable, but this is a valid tip, okay? W. Let's go. Game Rant. Pulled it back together. Pro tip if fishing is using hard, blah, blah, blah. This is a good tip too. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. If fishing is hard, use crab pots. That's a good tip. That's a good tip. Are we seeing... Did M. Night Shyamalan write this article? Because I am seeing one of the best twists in cinematic history right now. This is becoming a good tip. Let's see what they got next. Forage for wild good. Immediate fumble. The immediate fumble. They had it immediately down the drain. If you're against crops, that's okay. But like, if this is the point you get to in Stardew Valley, where you're just like walking around selling things off the ground, that's like your way of buying your golden clock. Your golden clock is going to be financed by 500,000 blackberries. You need to play a different game. This is just not the game for you, man. You need to, there's something fundamentally that you don't enjoy about Stardew Valley. Yeah, wait, also this is contradicting the other tip they said before. Because I'm supposed to be putting all my foraged goods into preserve jars, I thought. Now I'm just supposed to sell them straight up? Wait, this is the same exact tip. I didn't even notice that. What am I supposed to do, Game Rant? Am I selling them straight up, or am I putting them in preserve jars, okay? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Have beehives make honey. Okay, now, I know a lot of people swear by beehives. I hate beehives, and I think they're stupid. But, you know, if you get fairy rows going, they can be okay. You know what I mean? Okay, we're seeing some stagnation, whatever. Beehives are fine. Combat creatures in mines. Monsters with the best loot drops are between floors 81 and 19. Hold on. What about all the floors past 120? What about floor 130, okay? You said that's where all the best mining stuff is. With luck, players can get diamonds, prismatic shards, and void essence for a whopping 50G. But don't worry, some monsters even drop dwarf scrolls. Do you guys know how much the dwarf scroll sells for? How much do you think a dwarf scroll sells for, chat? What's your hypothesis? If you're a fan of Stardew Valley, you probably know this. It is but one measly gold. One gold. That is it. Some monsters even drop dwarf scrolls. I refuse to believe that this is serious. Once again, we must test our theories. Look, I could sit here all day, but I gotta put my money where my mouth is, okay, chat? I gotta post up. Let's test out what a day of combat will give to us on these elusive floor 81s through 119. All right, we gotta go to this elusive floor 81 and just start rocking with the enemies, okay? No enemies so far. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. I want to put whoa, we already got 2 void essences, chat. Hold on. I would love if, like, I actually do this after, like, being a complete asshole this entire time and I make, like, a bunch of money off of this. But oh, guys! You're actually capping right now. Dwarf Scroll 3. We're about to be off on a tear, okay? Okay, let's sell everything that we've made in the mines. After a full day of mining, we went all the way from floor 81 to 121. Let's sell everything we found. Just focusing purely on combat. That's what this was all about. Let's see where we ended up, chat. Here comes the money!
Here we go. Money talk.
Alright, what are we working with here, chat? 8,000 G! That is a lot more than I thought. Okay, the Void Essence is actually sold for like 3,000 golds. Okay. I mean, that's honestly more than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I was wrong! But this is a lot. That's actually a lot more money than I was expecting. Okay, maybe I'm the asshole. This is not awful, honestly. Well, now I just feel mean for ranking on them so hard. Keep in mind, though, this is with my end game equipment where I was killing everything in one hit, you know? Okay, I stand down. I was wrong, chat. It's not a terrible advice. I mean, the Dwarf Scroll part was. Look, maybe I'm just mean. Maybe I'm just mean, guys. Maybe I'm just a jerk. Before we move on to this next part, I want to apologize. Look, that was pretty good money. More money than I was expecting. Given I had a burglar ring attached, and I was using the infinity gavel, but still, that was, you know, that wasn't terrible money. The Void Essence thing was kind of legitimate. So I'm sorry to this article. I'm sorry to Game Rant. This next tip is sell extra resources. It's easy to hoard resources like wood and stone. However, selling what one doesn't need can make a decent sum of gold. The tip is sell your extra wood and stone, which is funny because, like, I feel like in most end game players' farms, what you're doing is buying massive amounts of wood and stone, like for various projects you need, like kegs or like crystallariums. Like, you're usually buying or staircases. You're buying huge amounts of these things so that you can craft them. Never should you have extra of these things. Anyway, here's my review of this article, Game Rant. Game Rant, if you're seeing this video, email me, and I'll do it for free. I will rewrite this article for you, and I will do it for free. If you're somehow seeing this video, please, it'll be some banger tips, okay? I give you the best of the best. We got crystallarium farming. We got, you know, jade for staircases. We're talking kegs. We're talking casks. We're talking, hit me up. Email is open. Shoot me a Discord message. I'll write this. I'll do it for free. Literally for free. Okay? Hit me up.